Hey guys, Trevin here, Gear Shift Garage, and I'm standing inside SWAE HQ in the showroom in front of the only thing we have left from the gold Lamborghini Huracan that's being sold or given away at 8080. This is some of the gold infused carbon fiber. This is the only thing we have left. So this is a car built in conjunction with 1016 Industries. We wanted to do something crazy specifically for Gold Rush Rally. And 1016 had a wide body version of the Lamborghini Huracan already. So we challenged them with doing something totally off the wall and something nuts. Gold Rush Rally, obviously, gold rush. So we thought, well, let's do a gold car, totally gold inspired. And so what we came up with was a gold foiled infused carbon fiber weave. And we did this entire car in exposed gold carbon fiber, including everything from the steering wheel to the body. The car sat about 8 inches wider than stock. We shaved about 100 pounds off, put it on airbags so we could slam the thing to the ground, and then with the help of VF Engineering, we supercharged the car. The car made about 250 extra additional horsepower. I think we netted about 250, besides the fact that we gained another 100 from the poor fuel quality here in Montana. And then we showcased the car at Classic Car Club in Manhattan, and then we drove the car in Gold Rush from Manhattan all the way to Texas. The car is an absolute demon, super fast, super responsive on the throttle. It was a wild trip, wild ride. So initially, when we challenged 1016 to this build, we were working out of a 2-car garage and didn't have a facility to do it. We ended up meeting the guys over at LTMW in California, and they took on the project. They did all the body work, they did the airbag installation, and it was there for quite a while. Shout out to those guys, they did an amazing job. The guys at VF Engineering did the supercharger. Again, shout out to those guys. They were super fast on installation. They did an amazing job, and then they let us come down when it was there. We got to be there for the dyno pulls before and after. And then actually got to kind of be a little bit hands-on for the project, and it was all awesome. We had the car transported to New York, and that's where we had that ceremony at the Classic Car Club. And, you know, we were kind of the stars of the show there at that point. The evening was amazing. We had all kinds of people show up for it. It made a huge splash, and then we took off in Gold Rush. Right out of the gate, some interesting things to note is the car is super loud. The drone from the supercharger is just insane. That thing is hard to have a conversation in while you're driving it, which makes it more awesome. The airbags took a minute to get used to, right? They've got a bunch of different settings. So you've got normal driving, you've got high lift mode for going into driveways, and then you can air out and slam the thing to the ground. Interestingly enough, at the kind of speeds we were driving over Gold Rush, if the roads weren't good, there were a few times that we would completely bottom the thing out. So we're driving the thing in high lift mode, which isn't great for aerodynamics. We ended up doing back of the Dragon, tail of the Dragon, the Atlanta Motor Speedway. We got to race the thing against Kurt Busch and his team, which was amazing. One of our founding members, Tiffany, she ended up getting to race it on the track and did amazingly well with it. When we came through New Orleans, the roads were so terrible that this car just completely bottomed out a few times. We ended up bending a wheel, and we ended up wiping out the idler pulley for the supercharger. Now that was due to rain that day. Luckily, VF Engineering took care of us when we got to Texas. Then when it came back to Montana, we took 6 months and we completely tore the entire car down, and we went through it, every nut and bolt from front to back, to make sure that thing was absolutely flawless. And it was 6 months, full days, every day to get this car in the condition it's in now for the giveaway. I have none of the stock parts left off of the car, and I'll tell you why. I had all the stock parts off of the car, and we had them over at my house in a shed, and someone broke into that shed and they stole Lamborghini parts in Montana. So I guess keep your eyes open on any yard sales or Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace, because if we find stock Lamborghini parts, they're the parts for the gold car and they were stolen. So they're floating around somewhere, I just don't have them. 1016 Industries also provided the wheels, which was in conjunction with AL13, and then they also did the exhaust for us. So that thing is full catback, full valveless open exhaust. It's loud, it's wild. So to whoever ends up winning this car, the car is awesome, you're gonna love it.